Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the February 2021 new moon, and more specifically, 5 things that you should know about the new moon. Let's get started. So far, 2021 has not disappointed. It's just like I've said in previous videos, as far as the overall energy for 2021. Sudden, unexpected changes. All of a sudden, secret, hidden doors being open. That's exactly what happened for me in January. I was helping out a friend, but all of a sudden it was starting to become toxic. It was starting to drain me of my energy. And at a certain point, I had taught him the lesson that he needed to learn. Now it was up to him to start acting it out on his own. I had to let go of this situation, and as soon as I let go of this situation, all of a sudden that secret door opened. I was able to tap into a creative side of mine that I've never even known existed, and that's what I've been diving deep in towards, just pouring out all this wonderful energy into my artwork. And as far as the rest of 2021, that's exactly how it's going to play out. One situation is going to end abruptly, and then it's by maintaining that optimism, by continuing to expect situations to turn out in your favor, that you're going to be able to start to open these secret doorways, which is going to help you. Because all these doors, that's exactly what's happening, is you're getting a secret doorway being open to help you raise your vibration, get to a higher timeline. Then by the end of the year, you will not even recognize as far as how much progress that you've made, as far as where you're now at. But now with this new moon in February, there's a shift in energy, because as far as the zodiac signs, we have the elements. We have air, earth, fire, and water. But also there's masculine energy and feminine energy. I'll post them all up there so you can see. But as far as Aquarius new moon, this is a very masculine energy that we're stepping into. Therefore, a lot of different emotions might be coming up, or else all of a sudden it might feel like your heart chakra is closing off. That guidance is closing off, because of now you're going to be stepping more and more into your mind, as far as thinking about what is it that you want to create, thinking about how is it that you want to move forward, what is it that you want to let go of. A lot of deep thinking is going to be going on. And for those of you who've been moving forward from your heart space, it's going to be a sudden shift. It's going to, like I say, all of a sudden it's going to feel like you're not feeling that love, joy, and bliss. All of a sudden that guidance is dimming down. But it's having the ability to understand what's happening in order to use it to help you progress forward. That's going to help you really propel you on this journey. Let's dive deeper into this shift in energy, because that's my first point, as far as this shift into the masculine energy. And for those of you, put it this way, for those of you who are focusing on expanding your consciousness, it's just going to help amplify as far as the guidance, the information you're going to gain, the deeper level of understanding that you're going to gain. But for those of you who are moving forward from your heart space, it's going to help you to start to create a plan. It's going to help you to start to create some type of structure, as far as here's how I want to move forward. But what's incredibly important is plans can change. And 2021 is all about that. It's about unexpected changes coming forth. Therefore, use this energy to start to create yourself the plan, as far as which direction you want to take, as far as which path you want to head down. But make sure that your plan is loose. Make sure to flow like water, because sometimes it'll be you're putting a lot of time and energy into a project, but you're not getting the immediate results. The results might come down the road, where it's going to be amped up. It's going to have the compound effect. Or else you're pushing forth in a certain direction, all of a sudden you hit a wall, you hit a brick wall. Well, guess what? Look for that door. Look for that other opportunity that's coming forth. And don't worry about now all of a sudden being more in your head than in your heart space, because it's just like with everything else in spirituality. When you have your spiritual awakening, let's example, when your heart chakra fully opens, you become extra sensitive. Whenever your third eye opens, you start to have more and more visions during your meditation, but then everything calms down. It's the same thing as far as this major shift in this energy. You might have been in the divine feminine energy. Well, now you're shifting completely to the opposite spectrum, but then it's going to balance itself out, because as far as this spiritual journey, it's about balancing masculine energy, feminine energy. It's you're bouncing back and forth from one to the other whenever you need it. And the second thing you should know about this February new moon is beginning to speak your unspoken truth. I'm talking about beginning to start to step forward and speaking unapologetically your truth. No longer biting your tongue. No longer pulling back and allowing the most authentic version of yourself forth, without any fear of what someone else thinks, without any fear of how others are going to be judging you, and simply allowing the most authentic version out. Because once you do, you will be freed. Once you become the most authentic version of yourself, nothing is going to stop you. Because now you're moving forth in the purest of energy. Because now you're truly, for those of you who aren't aware of what it is that you're passionate about, is by being and becoming the most authentic version of yourself. That's how you're going to be shown exactly which path you should take. This is how you're going to discover what it is that you're truly passionate about. And I'm not talking about being mean to other individuals, but what I'm talking about is no longer holding back as far as certain truths that must come out. No longer worrying about, well, if I say this thing that's a little bit out there, whoa, what's this person going to think about? No. Let your light shine for all the right reasons in 2021, and one door after another is going to begin to open up for you. And this journey is all about self-growth. It's about self-love. It's about gaining knowledge. It's about gaining wisdom and then using it to push forward. So start today. Start today and no longer hold your words back and speak your most authentic truth. And watch these changes. You're going to notice, you're going to see these incredible changes are going to come forth. Life is going to become more pleasant, it's going to become more peaceful, and you're going to start to have more and more fun, which is going to help raise your vibrations moving forward. And the third thing you should know about the February new moon is you're going to be feeling certain physical sensations, because we're shifting into this masculine energy, which is more about the throat chakra, your third eye, and your crown chakra. Therefore, don't be surprised if you're getting headaches more frequently. Don't be shocked if you're feeling pressure between your eyes or else around your crown chakra. And not only this, neck pains, starting to feel neck pains, because these are your top 3 chakras are opening up. But what I suggest doing is, example, if you're always on the computer, if you're always looking at your screen on your phone, take some time away from that, or else put that blue light filter on. Make sure to stay very hydrated, because you're also going to be most likely feeling drained, feeling a loss in energy. As I've been feeling this the past week. I enjoy winter. It's my second favorite season, but for the last week, I've been really feeling drained. I've been having to take power naps during the daytime. Take a little break here and there. So really watch what it is that you consume and make sure to stay really well hydrated, and use this energy coming forth to start to do longer sessions. As far as your meditations, if you're only doing 10-15 minute meditation, if you have the time and it's extremely quiet where you're at, try doing a 45-minute meditation, a 1-hour meditation, and really look at what is it that you need help with. What do you need to understand at a deeper level? Put that question out there and then sit and wait for the answers to come. You're going to notice, for those of you who do those long meditations once in a while, you're able to get an insane amount of information and gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom through these meditations. And the next 2 new moon cycles are in masculine energy. Therefore, it's great energy to start to connect with source, to understand things at a deeper level, to get into the Akashic records and get the information that you need in order to move forward on your journey. The fourth thing you should know about the February new moon is you're manifestations as far as short term, and your telepathic abilities will be heightened up. Aquarius energy is all about visionary. It's all in their heads. They're able to foresee the future. And you're now able to start to gain some of this energy in order to help you out moving forward. Instead of focusing on those big manifestations, start focusing on a daily basis. Start manifesting on a daily basis. Start looking at what is coming up and what is it that you want to have come forth. Therefore, envision the result that you're looking for. And not only this, try this out with your friends. Instead of verbally asking, let's say, example, for a drink or something, just say it in your head. So and so, can you please get me this drink? And you're gonna see this is gonna start to work for you. The more you use it, the more you tune into how you should be using this. And it's gonna help you to stay motivated, to stay optimistic, because you're going to be seeing immediate results. As far as the law of attraction, the number one reason most people give up on the law of attraction is because it takes too long for their big manifestations to come forth. Whereas if you focus on short term, medium term, long term, you're able to start seeing immediate results. Therefore, you're going to be staying optimistic. You're going to be realizing, oh my God, my thoughts truly are creating my reality. And it's the same thing at work. You can use this at work before you have to go in for a presentation. Start putting out intentions out there. I am going to speak clearly, and everyone in my group is going to understand and is going to want to implement what it is that I just presented to them. Start looking at your everyday life like this. What little manifestations are you able to bring forth? How are you able to manipulate your reality in order to help you move forward and help you bring your manifestations quicker? And as far as telepathically, try it out. Let's say with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your siblings, your family members. Start trying this out, and you're going to be shocked. It won't work every time, but you're going to notice after a certain while, you're going to start to be able to use this gift in order to bring even more good in your life. And the fifth thing you should know about the February new moon energy is begin and continue to envision, as far as the overall collective, what type of new world do you want to see come forth? Because right now, I can tell you this, right now, things are not going according to plan as far as the plan the elites have, as far as the direction they want to take us in. It's not moving as fast as they would like it to. Why? Because a lot of people are waking up and realizing that there's nothing to be afraid of. A lot of people are realizing all the benefits that have came as far as from this virus. But it's a matter of continuing to put the focus on what type of new world you want to have come forth, and letting go of that fear porn on TV, letting go of the fake news, and just focusing on your immediate surrounding, creating more and more inner peace, which is going to reflect out into your reality, and helping as far as your loved ones, if any of them are feeling stressed out, helping them disconnect, detach, and allow them to start to feel that inner peace that you're feeling, because it's the overall collective. There's not one person that's going to dictate what type of new world that we're going to be living. It's all of us combined that are going to be using our energies. What we're focusing in on is what we're going to be bringing forth. Therefore, continue to detach. Anything that brings you down, you detach. Anything that's helping raise your vibration, you consume it more, because what you consume will consume you. And as far as this shift, we just started the age of Aquarius, and now it's the Aquarius new moon. Therefore, spend a bit of time during your meditation, or even if it's just daydreaming during the daytime sometimes, spend some time focusing in on what type of new world, what type of new world would you like to see? How would you like to see individuals living, working together, working with nature instead of just taking over and destroying all these forces? Working with natures, working with animals, stop being the virus that have become over the years, and begin to work with Mother Gaia, with Mother Nature. And I know I keep saying that there's a big major shift as far as energies, but you look, we have the Aquarius new moon. which is Aquarius energy. It's a very smart sign. It's a visionary. It's a problem solver. It's a future thinking type of mentality as far as this energy. And then we're going to have the Virgo full moon, another sign that's incredibly bright, problem solving, being able to see exactly how they should move forward. And this is going to be helping you as far as structuring the life that you've dreamed of having coming forth, especially those of you who are truly heart-based, who you feel as if it's your heart chakra that's your most dominant chakra. This energy is not going to close off your heart chakra. This energy is only going to help you to organize, to figure things out, to learn things at a deeper level, to understand at a deeper level as far as how to move forward. And not only this, being able to start to help you as far as your manifestations on a daily basis, as far as starting to make those quick turnarounds as far as certain situations, ending some, beginning new situations. And for those of you who are going through this right now, it's a lot of sudden changes that are coming forth. Continue to stay optimistic. Continue to envision what is it that you want to have as far as the results. And you're going to see the majority of the time that's exactly what's going to happen. But sometimes it does seem as though nothing is going our way, especially those of you who are newly awakened, where it just seems where I'm trying to manifest something, but all these things are dropping out of my life right now. It's the complete opposite of what I wanted to have come forth. It's currently happening. Remain hopeful. Continue to have faith. Continue to raise your vibrations, because what's happening is God, the universe, is removing all these things that no longer serve you. And during this process, you're gaining a lot of wisdom. You're gaining a lot of knowledge. You're gaining a lot of understanding, which is going to help your faith grow. It's going to help your certainty grow in order to bring forth these manifestations. Look at it as you're being prepared. Your faith is being tested. And depending on how well you get through this stage, how high your vibrations are able to stay, that's going to dictate what manifestation is going to come forth. So don't give up. If something's being released, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I'm now ready, willing, and able to receive something even better. Well, that's going to do it for the video. If you're remotely feeling stressed out, feeling any type of anxiety about everything that's happening, disconnect. Disconnect. Deep meditation. Okay, if you're used to doing 10, 15-minute meditation, stretch it out to half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Dive deep into your meditations, or else go out in nature. Go out in nature, connect with Mother Gaia, talk about what your problems are, what is it that you need help with, what blockages do you have, what do you need to release, what do you want to have come forth? And then allow that faith. When you have that faith, when you have that certainty, when you have that inner knowing, it's going to come forth. It's just a matter of divine timing. And divine timing isn't, I can't wait to have this come forth. Divine timing is, thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity and the time to prepare for this wonderful manifestation. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.